With America being a melting pot, Prosper High is no different. Mary Abercrombie brings us a new look into Mexican Independence Day and how it gives us insight on other cultures that make up our school. How did our Lady Eagles fare in last night's test against Wylie East? Are our Eagles on another road to state? We sat down with Mr. Salas to go more in depth on Mexican Independence Day, the history behind it, what it means to him, and how we can all celebrate it. You know, Prosper High School is a patriotic place. This was definitely showcased in last week's pep rally in honor of 9/11. Jack Parker brings us the highlights from last week's pep rally. Today, on September 16th, 2015.
From Prosper High School, this is Eagle Nation News with Austin Garcia, Ben Fein, and Mackenzie Hamilton.
Good morning, Prosper, and welcome back to Eagle Nation News. I'm Austin Garcia, and I'm joined by Ben Fein and Mackenzie Hamilton. Sorry, we switched it up on you guys.
But Mr. Wright would like to congratulate all students of the month for the month of September. Those students will be allowed to leave for lunch 5 minutes early today. Go directly to the cafeteria stage and give your first and last name to Miss Craig and Mr. Wright. He will hand you a lunch reward voucher for a free meal item.
You know, Ben, speaking of student of the month, pictures just got taken yesterday, certificates just got handed out. But today is everyone's favorite part, the free lunches.
You know what? Free lunch
food.
actually tastes better.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Free food tastes better. I don't know why, but it's just the truth. It's a universal truth.
It's weird.
Now, I got a couple of student of the month, under my belt. Do you guys have any student of the months?
You know what I did? I've been pretty consistent throughout the years. I got one freshman year, I got one sophomore year, and I got one junior year. So no pressure or anything to my senior year teachers, but they basically have to give me a student of the month.
You know, Ben, it doesn't count if you ask for a student of the month.
Well, you know what, guys? My mom's going to be proud of me either way.
Mackenzie, do you have any? I know your mom's a teacher, so I hope you do.
I just have one from freshman year, none last year, but I still got this year and senior year, and she's basically going to have to give me all of them this year.
I would hope so.
Yeah, I know.
If you
I'm
don't,
be
then I'd be disappointed.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of senior year, Mr. Wright is just now unrolling the first of his many.
First of many.
We got first senior break this Friday. We're going to be on advisory. And it's exciting.
I feel pretty bad for Mackenzie that she doesn't get to be a part of the senior class.
Yeah, it's pretty disappointing, but we're gonna kick butt next year.
We're up here. There's no way you're gonna be able to get back up there.
I wouldn't say that. I think we're gonna blow it out of the water next year.
No. Now, Mackenzie, I have a question. Why are you sitting over there and not here? I don't know.
Ben just told me to move over.
You know what? I just want to be closer to you, Austin.
Just get off me, Ben. Today is Mexican Independence Day, and actually it's not Cinco de Mayo, so it's weird. It's actually the 16th of September, which is Mexican Independence Day. It is a very special day, and there are a lot of misunderstandings about Mexican Independence Day and what it means to Mexican Americans. Mary Abercrombie went out to investigate.
Growing up in the U.S., it's easy to think that the American way is the only way. Francisco Salas, a teacher here at Prosper High, spent all of his life celebrating both American and Mexican traditions.
I was lucky enough that I am a child of both cultures. I grew up here in the United States, but my dad's from Mexico, and so it's a big celebration that we do every year. We actually watch it on TV because they televise it now, and so we stay up and watch it live from Mexico, and we kind of just have a little gathering with my family and celebrate.
It's given him a unique perspective.
It's I used to go to Mexico all the time. I still do, but not as often. And again, when we have Mexico's Independence Day, it just kind of reminds you and it brings back all those wonderful memories you have of being in Mexico and eating some of the food that you can't really find here, some of the spices you can't find here.
Highly regarded as Mexico's most important holiday, September 16th is recognized as Mexico's Independence Day.
They recreate the battle cry that one of the priests did. They don't just recreate the battle cry, they have a lot of artists come in and do music. It's a big concert. And you just watch it with your family. Again, you're eating different food. When I say it's a gathering, it's a party. It's a big gathering of people. You definitely have about 90 people in a room. And then you invite friends, and that's something unique to the Hispanic culture too. Well, I'm American, but also Mexican. I'm Mexican American.
For Eagle Nation News, I'm Mary Abercrombie.
Coming up after the break, we will sit down with Spanish teacher Francisco Salas, and Truett Williams will give us an update on volleyball's team district play. We'll be right back.
On the pavement, in the dirt, bruised and bleeding, but never hurt. I know why you put us
Here in studio to give us clarity on Mexican Independence Day is Senor Chicos, Mr. Salas, Spanish teacher at Prosper High School. Mr. Salas, thank you for joining us today.
Mucho gusto.
Now, let's just talk. I made a comment earlier. Many people think that Cinco de Mayo is actually Mexican Independence Day, and in fact, they're wrong. Today is Mexican Independence Day. Why do people get it confused?
Como ya has dicho, hay una gran diferencia. Uno se celebra en los Estados Unidos y el otro se celebra en México.
Sí.
Is
No,
there
Senor
subtitles?
Chicos, I'm going to stop you. They don't speak Spanish. They
I'm
have no
sorry.
idea what you're saying.
You
They
can take
must
my
be-
class.
No.
No, Cinco de Mayo is purely celebrated here in the United States. It's an American holiday where they don't celebrate in Mexico, as opposed to like September 16th is celebrated in Mexico and here in the States by Mexican Americans.
So how is it celebrated here in the States as compared to back in Mexico?
Well, like you saw in the package, usually like in big cities like Dallas or Houston, either the mayor or the ambassador for Mexico will recreate the ringing of the bell and the yells. We call them gritos. And they basically yell out like, Viva Mexico and Viva the Heroes of Independence.
Like si se puede también, sí?
Yeah, si se puede. You can yell out, really you can just yell out whatever you want. It's a big yell.
What's your favorite part of the celebration?
For me, it's getting together with a lot of fellow Mexican Americans and eating a lot of food and listening to music, dancing to different music.
And you talk about the Mexican food.
Yeah.
Texas is famous for their Tex-Mex, you know,
Right.
but how does the authentic Mexican food compare to Tex-Mex?
Oh, they're not even on the same level. Like one uses like ingredients that Mexico has never heard of. And we don't put cheese on everything.
Yeah, and
so that's a big difference.
Yeah, my dad's the same way. He hates when people put sour cream on their tacos.
Right, yeah, like sour cream doesn't even exist in Mexico, so people are like, what? Okay.
Well, I just want to thank you for joining us today and clearing up Mexican Independence Day.
All right, no problem. Thank you.
Feliz grito.
Gracias,
Sí?
gracias.
Thank you.
Now let's head over to True with sports.
Last night, the Lady Eagles volleyball team took on district opponent Wylie East at Wylie. Coming off a big win over a highly touted McKinney team, the Lady Eagles fed off that momentum and swept Wylie East by the scores of 25-20, 25-12, and 25-19. After a close opening set, the Lady Eagles rallied in the second and won it with ease. Wylie East showed signs of life in the third set, but ultimately were put down by the Eagles' strong offense. Ashley Brown led the team with 36 assists and 5 kills, followed by 12 kills from Ashton Ritchie and 9 kills from Haley Killinger. This Friday night, the volleyball team is on the road to battle against Denison Yellow Jackets. Even though the drive will most likely be longer than the game, come out to Denison and show your support. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Truett Williams.
Last week was a moving pep rally. Let's take a look. We'll be right back after this short break.
I'll take that. Fatality. Get over here!
Hola, mis amigos. We take a break from Mexican Independence Day to bring you your favorite weather. Today we're looking at a partly cloudy day with temperatures between 93 and 74 degrees with a 20% chance of rain tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a bright and sunny day with temperatures between 95 and 74 degrees and 14-mile-per-hour winds coming out of the south. 1 degree higher on Friday with a high of 96 and a low of 73. After midnight, we got a 20% chance of rain with 52% humidity, so expect possible light showers throughout the night. Well, that's the weather update around you. With your weather update, I'm Brady Powers, and I'm not funny.
I don't even know anymore. I really don't. The Interact Club, dedicated to community service, will meet Wednesday, September 16th in Mr. McCall's room 2210 at 4 p.m. Snacks will be provided, and newcomers are welcome.
The first NHS meeting of the year will be held on September 24th at 7:35 a.m. and 3:50 p.m. in the LGI. All current members should attend one of these meetings. Officers will be nominated.
Friday, Prosper High School will be on advisory bell schedule on Friday and during advisory time as a senior privilege. All seniors will be able to report to the cafeteria and receive free fountain drinks and Miss Mayfield's specialty cakes. Also, seniors and all seniors only will be allowed to wear Nike shorts and hats on Friday.
That's it for our show today. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Austin Garcia.
I'm Ben Fein.
And I'm Mackenzie Hamilton.
Live long and prosper.